2016, you sold Carol's daughter to L'Oreal for an undisclosed amount of money. As a business owner and founder, I'm sure this is like one of those like unprecedented moments. You live for these moments. I am so ready. God, look at the floodgates opening up. And the moment hits and social media takes off and they say you a sellout. You're not black enough. You don't care enough about black people. And you've been carrying this dream since 1993 in the hood over there, buying the block back. And then you've been called out and said you were a sellout, you weren't black enough because you sold your company to L'Oreal. What did that moment do to you?
It was actually 2014, and then unfortunately it gets dredged up periodically. So it came up again in 2020 when we were going through the racial reckoning of 2020. But it was such a difficult week in different ways. So we announced on a Monday, and I announced it to my team first because I had a team of 40 some odd people, but only 4 or 5 of them knew that this was in the works because everything is hush hush. And when you're going through the process, the assumption that people make is your company is a mess. You have no money. This is your only way out, and this is how you're going to get a check. So some company comes in and scoops you up on the cheap and saves you and then takes everything that you have. And actually, it's the opposite of that. You have to be performing really well. Your numbers have to look great. You can't have any problems. You're going through a process of due diligence for over a year. And for over a year, they're looking at your numbers and making sure that you're doing well and that there's no hiccup. So every time there's a hiccup, we'd be like, oh shit, what's going to happen? So it's lots and lots of pressure and stress like I had never experienced in my life. And so you get to that point where it's going to happen and you're letting your team know, you know what? Everybody still has their job. Like we're all going together. This is what we've done together, which is not an easy thing to do, to take your whole team with you. We made a video so that we could announce it to the customers. I let everyone know I am not going anywhere. I am still involved. I'm still developing. We're not changing. And we weren't. And then all of that happens. And at the end of the day, I looked at my phone and someone said, what example is she teaching her children by teaching them to be sellouts? And I went in.
I know you did, baby.
First of all. Second of all. And then I get a text from my social media manager. Put the phone down.
Go get her phone. Somebody go in there and get Lisa phone.
We got you. Put the phone down. So I put the phone down. And then throughout the week, there were, different things. And people, would post something and somebody would say something and somebody would write half of an article because they read 2 lines on somebody else's post or whatever. And the end of that week, that Friday, I was in Miami at Oprah's Live Your Best Life tour. And she was on stage and she was talking about how her grandmother had raised her basically to be a good maid for some nice white people. That's what her grandmother saw for her. And she was going through a lot of stress when her network was struggling. And she's like, it's not making money and I'm losing advertisers and it's just not what I thought it would be. And she was out by these 4 oak trees on her property where she would go and sit and pray and meditate. And when she was out by the trees, the message that she got was, you own a network.
Come on now.
Like, you own a network. Okay, there's problems.
Listen.
You own a network. And she said it just flipped everything for her. And I was sitting there and I said, God damn it, I sold my company to L'Oreal. I started in my kitchen.
Listen.
I'm sitting in the audience like, and I'm going to let these people, no.
Get me down. And they ain't even got sheets on their bed. Girl, what we going to do?
I went back to the office that Monday. I called everybody into the conference room and I was like, I don't know if any of y'all been going through what I've been going through. They're trying to make us feel bad.
We done. We done with that. Exactly.
We did that.
Yes.
And we're going to keep doing it. And we're going to show other people how to do it. And we're okay, we're one of the first, but there's going to be more. And hold your head high and let them talk.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Brandi Harvey. Thanks for watching our video today. But guess what? It does not stop there. I need you to do something. I need you to like. I need you to subscribe. But I also need you to share it with somebody who needs some daily motivation. Make sure you are subscribed to the Vault platform because we got more content on the way. It's your girl, Brandi Harvey. You already know we empower every day, all day.